seem about ready to go down on stage, so let's join Dave Van Ronk at the other end.
Not a nickel, not a penny to my name. The king of Tap City and I'm out of the game. A nickel up, a nickel down, another nickel gone. Ain't got a nickel left to carry me on. Ever get back on my feet? I moved from Saturday Alley up to Sunday Street. Yeah. Paradise that makes me seven all the time. Gonna be living on chicken and wine. I want caviar, 4-star and Johnny Walker Black. 6 pretty women in my gold Cadillac. Move where the living is sweet. From Saturday Alley up to Sunday Street. Yeah. Drinking King Kong liquor, cheap muscatel, a little taste of bourbon and breakfast in bed, and $6 million can raise the dead. Me and the other elite, raising high class hell up on Sunday Street, yeah. Do now. Everybody says I'm talking out of my head, but nobody badmouths a man with the bread. All the whores are gonna drop their drawers and say, there goes the man who mugs Santa Claus. Pays to be discreet when you're talking to the king of Sunday Street, yeah. Guitar now. I hear you. Precisely. Dollar, not a nickel, not a penny to my name. I'm the king of Tap City and I'm out of the game. A nickel up, a nickel down, another nickel gone. Ain't got a nickel left to carry me on. Ever get back on my feet? I moved from Saturday Alley up to Sunday Street. Yeah. Yeah. Out. My good moods come in fits and starts. I remember I had a good mood in 1972, around April. I wrote that last song. That was a good mood I had in 1976. I think it had to do with the bicentennial. I had just kicked 2 Moonies down a flight of stairs. It cheered me up for 45 minutes, so I wrote a song. Rest of the time, I spent all my time, reading John Donne, meditating upon death, and counting my gray hairs. I don't know. Look, you paid to get in.
Can I have a large glass of ice water, please? I am dry as a damned bone. No, really. No, you know, I really ought to take this up where I can really howl at the top of my register. All right, okay, thanks. Good year. $2.19 took my babe away. $2.19 took my babe away. $2.17 bring her back someday. Stood on the corner with her feet all soaking wet. Stood on the corner with her feet all soaking wet. Begging each and every man, each and every man she met. If you can't give $1, give me a lousy dime. If you can't give $1, give me a lousy dime. I want to feed that hungry man of mine. I'm gonna lay my head on some lonesome railroad line. I'm gonna lay my head on some lonesome railroad line. Let that $2.19 pacify my mind. $2.19 has took my babe away. $2.19 has took my babe away. $2.17 bring her back some. Bring her back. Bring her back some. Bring her back someday. Jelly Roll Morton. Well, no, Jelly Roll Morton didn't write that. As a matter of fact, he recorded that, and he said he learned it from a woman who used to run a whorehouse in New Orleans, and she only had a couple of fingers on each hand. And she used to play piano and sing that. her name was Mamie Desdunes, and that was, for Jelly, that was her song. So she couldn't hardly play anything else more, but she could really play this. And then Jelly takes off on piano, and he does this incredibly beautiful piano and vocal thing on it. And you wonder, how could anybody, even four-fingered madam, play and sing something better than that? Although I've known some very talented madams in my time. Oh, well, another story. God shall get, then that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Mama may have, God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Rich gets rich while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make great. All your mama may have, and your papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Money, you got lots of friends crowding around your door. Funny when you're gone and spending in, they don't come no more. Rich relations make it crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. But don't take too much, or your mama may have, Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, yeah, got his own.
WVKR, Poughkeepsie.
Billie Holiday too. Dusty road, out of your dust bowl and westward we rode. Your desert was hot and your mountains was cold. I've worked in your orchards of peaches and prunes, slept on the ground by the light of your moon. On the edge of your city, you'll see us, and then we come with the dust, and we're gone with the wind. California, Arizona, make all your crops. It's north up to Oregon to gather your hops. Dig the beets from your ground, cut the grapes from your vine, to set on your table your light sparkling wine. Green pastures of plenty from dry desert ground, from the Grand Coulee Dam where the waters run down. Every state in this union us migrants has been. We'll work in this fight, we'll fight till we win. It's always we ramble that river and I. All along your green valleys I'll work till I die. My land I'll defend with my life if need be. My pastures of plenty must always be free. Road my poor hands have hoed. My poor feet has traveled a hot dusty road. Out of your dust bowl and westward we rode. Your desert was hot, your mountains was cold. Woody Guthrie wrote that song. Woody wrote that when he was working as a migrant worker in California in the 30s. Of course, the song is terribly dated now. In order to bring it up to date, I suppose you'd have to translate it into Spanish. It's really ridiculous. We were out in the Central Valley in California. There was a strike going on, and the strike was over when we got there. But we're driving right around Delano, where the big grape thing was. And I don't know, maybe it was my beard or, we looked kind of ratty. Driving into Delano, we acquired a police escort. They didn't say anything, they just cop cars kept on coming out of orchards and things like that and surrounding us. And we drove on into Delano. Jesus, good, and we were hungry and thirsty, and so we stopped in at a place in Delano, and one of the cop cars stopped along with us, and we had a hamburger and a Coke with this cop who had filed teeth, brass knuckles with, he kept on looking across the counter at us while we drank our Coca-Cola, ate our hamburger. We left town very quickly. I wonder what it was like there when the strike was going on. I'm out here 1,000 miles from my home. Walking a road many men have gone down. Seeing your world, your places and things. Your princes, your peasants, and your paupers and kings. Hey, Woody Guthrie, and I wrote you a song about a funny old world that's coming along. It's sick, it's hungry, and it's tired, and it's torn. And it looks like it's dying, and it's hardly being born. Hey, hey, Woody Guthrie, but I know that you know. The things I'm saying, and many times more, I'll sing them again, 'cause I can't say enough. 'Cause there's not many men who've done the things that you've done. Here's to Cisco, Sonny, and Leadbelly too. And to all the good people that traveled with you. Here's to the hands and the hearts of the men that come with the dust and are gone with the wind. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I could leave today. Somewhere down the road some way. The very last words I wanted to do was to say I've been hitting some hard traveling too. I'm out here 1,000 miles from my home, walking a road many men have gone down, seeing your world and your places and things, your princes and peasants, your paupers and kings. Thank you. Bobby Dylan wrote that for Woody Guthrie. I'm still way out of tune. I wonder which verse I'll forget this time. I've only been singing it for 20 years. Every time me and my old woman go uptown, police come and they knock me down. I know it sounds ridiculous, far-fetched, but that's the way the song goes. Yeah, babe, come here quick. This old cocaine about to make me sick. Yeah, cocaine. Right all around my brain. Yonder comes my woman dressed in red. She's got a shotgun, says she's gonna kill me dead. It won't hurt a bit. My strength is the strength of 10, because I am pure, uncut with speed. Your old woman says you ain't treating her right, just take a snort of coke and turn out the light. Makes you feel like Superman for the first 5 minutes. From there on in, it's her problem. May not be democratic, but it's true. Good job, I went to bed last night, I was singing a song. Woke up this morning and my nose was gone. These things happen. My mucous membrane is just a memory. Sometimes I think that coke is bad for me. Then I I stopped thinking. Cocaine is for horses, not for men. They tell me it will kill me, but they won't say when. Frankly, I don't really much care.
Ah, yeah, pretty baby, well, come here quick. This old cocaine about to make me sick, yeah. Cocaine, right all around my brain.
Thank you.
Imagine that there's someone from whom you take a lot of your phrasing and styling, but I haven't found who it is yet. Is there anybody you think was a sort of formative influence in your vocal work?
Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong. Greatest singer we ever turned out.
So that's who it is. Not many singers would try to sound like Louis Armstrong, but Dave Van Ronk doesn't have to try too hard. That growling, gravelly voice has scraped the shine off a good many tunes during his 20-some years as a folk singer, and you learn a lot of things in 20 years, like not to worry too much about arrangement, style. According to Dave, anyway, if you're a singer, you'll sing. Just do it. It'll come.
Nice. You could get by with that. You know, a million different ways you can do it. That's the fun of it. That's why you do it.
If there has to be a reason to do folk music, I guess fun is as good as any, and maybe better than most. There's little money in it, for most performers, Dave included. There's not a lot of tolerance in the various segments of the audience, either. The purists complain you're too commercial, the record companies say it's not commercial enough, and the young guys borrow your stuff and make it rock and roll. These things don't seem to bother Van Ronk much. He's working, singing songs, and eating, and it's been so much fun. The 50s, hanging out in the village, learning from Reverend Gary Davis, singing with Phil Oakes, Tom Paxton, Joni Mitchell, and dozens of others. Having someone write a book stating, rightly or wrongly, that Dylan learned something from Ronk. Dave's enjoyed himself, for sure. For a boy once called a filthy, uneducable beast, a kid thrown out of school, what could be more pleasant than to sit on a stage, sing the blues, pick guitar, and hear the applause of friends? When did it become a way of making a living?
Well, you know, you can always pick up a few bucks flailing away at some instrument or another. For people who are even dumber than you are about music, you can always pick up a few bucks. So, I guess my first paying jobs must have been around 1950, 1951, something like that. I think proto-rock and roll.
What was it? What were you playing?
Among other things, we used to do a truly loathsome imitation of the Four Aces. 'Twas just a garden in the rain. Whoopie-doopie-doo. Anything. Look, they kept on giving you drinks and money, and you kept on singing. You know?
Somebody told me you once played with some New Orleans-style bands.
Oh, yeah. I got very, very intensely interested in traditional jazz. Around 52, 53.
You were playing guitar, or what were you playing?
At that particular juncture, I was trying to play tenor banjo. I couldn't keep time in a bucket. But the gang carried me. They were really nice.
Where was that? In New Orleans?
No. It was around here. You know, we were working clubs in New Jersey and so anything, absolutely anything, just to keep working. We worked for under union scale, and then we had to slip or kick back, as they say, 50% of our salaries under the table to the club owner. Things like that. I mean, it was ugly. But we did it.
And survived.
Well, I did.
Where did your guitar playing come from? There's so much blues influence in there. Did you ever make a point of studying blues guitar with anybody, or just on your own? Or
No, not really. I was always impressed by piano players. And then I ran across Reverend Gary Davis. And Gary used to call his guitar a piano around my neck. Even when I'm doing Joni Mitchell tunes and so on, if you watch my left hand, you're going to see all these Gary Davis fingerings. Also, there was a man named Norton, Jack Norton. And the old man, we used to call him the old man, and he was a close friend of Eddie Lang's and Joe Venuti and so on. And he taught me all of these orchestral jazz chordings for the left hand. And between the Jack Norton and what he showed me and Reverend Davis and what he showed me, I got this rather good left hand.
how did you happen to come in contact with Gary Davis?
Bumped into him in Washington Square in the 50s.
Did you actually study with him formally, or
No,
act as his lead boy, or?
no. I just kept my eyes open and hung out with him. Much as I could. Sometimes he'd be only too willing to show me this, that, or the other thing. Other times, man, you're trying to steal my stuff.
Which everybody was.
Well, he was quite right. I was.
Let's talk about now, then. It's almost 18 years, certainly 15 years since Bob Dylan hit the streets of New York City. Lots of changes. Lots of people made money. Lots of people changed their styles. A couple people are still doing basically the same thing. Tom Paxton is still writing and singing songs. Joni Mitchell is still writing and singing songs, a little bit different way, a little more uptown kind of way. How do you see the kinds of changes that those years have brought? Positive, negative, or just growing and ain't nothing can be done about it?
I'm not unaware of any changes in style, manner, and what's going down. I have an ear. I have an ear and I have a mind. I can see how things are changing, etc., etc. Doesn't make any difference to me. You know, you're cut in a certain mold. So am I. You're gonna be what you're gonna be. You're not gonna be turned off or turned on by some minor phenomenon. You won't be, I won't be. I'm a singer.
Have you always been able to make a comfortable living as a musician?
No. I have been incredibly strapped umpteen times. But somehow or other, I've always managed to eat, you know, as many times as is necessary. So, come on, man, what were my options? I got thrown out of high school. Where were the odds? If I eat 2 or 3 times a day, I've already defied the odds. Clearly, a filthy, ineducable little beast like my own self is not doing too bad if he eats a couple of 3 times a day. In point of fact, probably not doing too badly if he eats a couple of 3 times a week. I have no complaints.
In the midnight hours, before the break of day, in the midnight hours, before the break of day, when the blues come wandering, steal your mind away. I went to bed last night, babe, I was turning from side. I was turning from side to side. I went to bed last night, babe, I was turning from side to side. I was not sick, I was just dissatisfied. I said, good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do? Oh, good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do? I'd drop by, have a few words with you. Blues jumped a rabbit, running for a solid mile. All blues jumped a rabbit, running for a solid mile. Poor fella laid down and he cried like a natural child. Blues made me take the whiskey, made me roll on the floor and cry. Roll on the floor and cry. Made me take cocaine, wouldn't let me die. In the midnight hours before the break of day, in the midnight hours before the break of day, the blues come wandering, steal your mind, I'll steal your mind away.
Might I trouble large glass of ice water.
Try work. Jim Orkins. Tonight be your turn in the apple barrel.
Oh, geez, you know it. Thanks, you know what I'd like to do. I know what I'd like to do. Let's see what happens. Remember this? Let me do that again. I blew it, you know.
That was it, right?
It was down in old Joe's barroom on a corner of the square. They was serving drinks as usual,
And the usual crowd.
was there. On my left stood Big Joe McKennedy. His eyes were bloodshot red. He turned to the crowd. He turned to the crowd. Around him, these are the very words he said. I went down to that St. James Infirmary. Saw my baby there, stretched out on a long white table. So sweet, so cold, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she may search this wide world over, never find a sweet man like me. When I die, please bury me in my high-top Stetson hat. I put a $20 gold, put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain. God will know I died standing pat.
I want 6 crap shooters. 6 crap shooters for poor bearers. Chorus girl to sing me a song. Put a jazz band on my hearse wagon. Race hell as I stroll along. Roll out your rubber-tired carriage. Roll out your old-time hack. There's 12 men going to the graveyard. And 11 coming back. Let her go. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she may search this wide world over, never find a sweet man like me. Now that I've told my story, I'll take another shot of booze. And if anyone should happen to ask you, I've got those gambler's blues. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. God bless wherever she may be. She may search this wide world over, never find a sweet man like me. Oh, no.
A couple of things together. Jesus, it's getting late. Things got kind of odd. They locked the back room of the dressing room for fear that I might steal my guitar. Actually, they're right. I would have done it. Deep down inside, basically, I'm really a crook. This has a nice chorus to it. Any quarter wit can learn it in about 18 seconds. No comment. When I go by Baltimore, need no carpet on my floor. Come along and follow me We'll go down to Galilee. Here comes the chorus now. Listen to this carefully. Green, green, rocky road, promenade in green. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love. I'll sing that one more time. Green, green, rocky road, promenade in green. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love. See that crow up in the sky? He don't walk, no, he just fly. He don't walk, no, he don't run. Keep on flapping to the sun. Here comes the chorus now. Green, green, rocky road, promenade in green. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love. Yeah, you can. Little Miss Jane will run to the wall. Don't you stumble, don't you fall. Don't you sing, no, don't you shout. When I sing, come running out. Here we go. Green, green, rocky road, yeah. Promenade in green. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love. Yeah, he's doing that. Guitar now. Dooka, soda cracker. Does your mama chew tobacco? If your mama chews tobacco, ooka dooka, soda cracker. Green, green, rocky road, promenade in green. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love, yeah. When I go by Baltimore, need no carpet on my floor. Come along and follow me. We'll go down to Galilee. Green, green, rocky road. Sing it now. Promenade in green. Come on, God damn it. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love. I want some harmony too. Green, green, rocky road, yeah. Promenade in green. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love. Come on, let's do it now. Green, green, rocky road. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love. Gee, you really get away with murder if you work at it, you know? Let's see. Just a couple more things. It's getting late. When did I do this last night? I did, didn't I? Old Hannah. Didn't? I'll give you 6 to 5. I picked the wrong key again. Every time I do a song without accompaniment, everybody who plays the guitar wants to be a singer. Everybody who sings wants to play the guitar. All Dave Bromberg really wants to do is be a great vocalist. If you, that's, well, I don't know. He actually, David has gotten better, you know. I can listen to David singing without throwing up, which is more than I could say 7 or 8 years ago. Actually, he's getting to be pretty damn good. I'm sort of in a fortunate position. I'm not a guitarist who wants to be a singer, or a singer who wants to be a guitarist, because clearly I can neither play the guitar nor sing. Perfectly home free on all of these naughty questions.
Another damn day, take it away. Gotta make my gig on time. Flailing guitar, being a star, scuffling for nickels and dimes. Silly damn grind out of my mind. Crazy if I stay. Leave your wife and bring your knife if you're working at Mitchell's Cafe. Dream that the gaslight was clean and the rats were all scrubbed down. The coffee was great and the waitresses straight and Patrick Sky left town. No one was swacked and Dylan played Bach and Oaks' songs all scanned. I got out of bed and I straightened my head and started a rock and roll band. Honey babe, let me carry you down. Pimps and whores and grunge on the floors and the finest show in town. Pizza stands and skiffle bands and poker's buying this round. There's not much light, but there's plenty of fights when you're singing in a hole in the ground.
Done cocaine, you know, about 6 ounces. Now, there's something I want to do. Learned this from Tom Paxton. This is about a man that Tom and I both knew quite well, Mississippi John Hurt. I won't tell you about him. I'll send to you about him. was a frosty night, beginning to snow. Down the city streets, the wind began to blow. All came to the cellar. We emptied the bar. Hear the little old fella play a shiny guitar. Did you hear John Hurt play his Creole bell? Spanish fandango that he loved so well. Did you love John Hurt? Did you shake his hand? Did you hear him play his Candyman on a straight back chair with his felt hat on, tickled off Pepsi with his Avalon, and all the people passing down McDougal Street would cock their heads and listen to the tapping feet. Did you hear John Hurt play his Creole bell? Spanish fandango that he loved so well. Did you love John Hurt? Did you shake his hand? Did you hear him play his Candyman on a straight back chair with his felt hat on? He tickled on Fancy with his Avalon, and all the people passing down McDougal Street would cock their heads and listen to the tapping feet. Did you hear John Hurt play his Creole bell? Spanish fandango that he loved so well. Did you love John Hurt? Did you shake his hand? Did you hear him play his Candyman? Did you hear John Hurt play his Creole bell? Spanish fandango that he loved so well. Did you love John Hurt? Did you shake his hand? Did you hear him play his Candyman? Thank you.